United.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having
thanks
us.
for having
thank
us.
you.
No problem. So let's introduce yourself, going from left to right.
I'm Shane, guitar and vocals.
I'm AJ. I'm the drummer.
I'm Stephanie. I'm the bassist.
So I wanted to ask you guys why the name? Why Fortress? Why Fortress United?
Well, the name Fortress United kind of came we started off as just Fortress, but there was already a few other bands in the scene named Fortress, and
Were they all locally?
there was
one in the Bay Area. Yeah.
And then there was like a couple others like out of state, out of the country, but they were people were telling us like you need to change your name because there's other bands named Fortress, and we didn't necessarily want to get rid of the name because we'd already like formed our own brand.
Everybody was pretty familiar with the name Fortress,
Yeah.
so we decided to keep Fortress in the name.
So we
So you ran with Fortress for how many years?
we ran with
I would
Fortress
say
for,
about 2 years.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at that point, we were just trying to come up, thinking of other, names or words that we could put after Fortress that just fit what we thought of ourselves as part of
We thought
the
United
music.
kind of felt better because we were at that place where we all felt united. We felt together. It just felt really right.
So what genre would you say Fortress United is then?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal?
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of a mix of different metal, but yeah, if people want to know, we just say metal.
Okay, so you guys are brother sister, correct?
Yes.
Yes, us
Okay.
two, we
Us
are.
two, yeah.
You guys started Fortress United?
Yes, we were the original members that formed the band.
Yeah.
Nice. What year was that?
Uh,
When did you establish Fortress United?
Well, it was like 2014.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah.
2014?
Yeah.
Nice. So it's been about almost 5 years then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you join in?
I joined in 2017.
2017.
Yeah. It's been a little over 2 years since I joined.
Nice.
Yeah.
Had a lot of cool shows with
Yeah,
them.
we've
We've
played
had
a lot of really cool shows.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's been a blast. We got the EP finished in May, got the EP released.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Good for you guys.
Nice.
And now we're just working on shows and songwriting and continuing to hopefully build the name.
It's kind of cool. You guys are a 3-piece and you guys play metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought about bringing in a 4th, 5th member?
If the right person comes along, we would absolutely add another
Absolutely.
guitarist. It's just it's always hard to, especially when, as long as we've been together, we have a really tight knit sound. We're really play off each other on stage well, and so it would have to be the right person to come in and add to that mix.
Of course. So since you guys formed in 2014, how did you guys form the band? Cause you guys seem kind of young, right? How old are you?
I'm 19.
19?
I'm 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
So you must have formed this when you were high school then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was in high school, yes.
Middle school?
I was in
Going in
7th or 8th grade.
Okay. So how did you just wake up one day and say, hey, let's start a band together?
Well, I'd already been kind of messing around, trying to form garage bands, and none of those were working out.
Yeah, it wasn't working at all.
But there was a music store by our house that we would stop in from time to time, and they had a band program, and we'd kind of stopped by one day, and one of the workers was like, "Oh, you should come by. We're gonna have a band that they practice tonight. You should come by and watch." So we stopped by and we watched how the practice went, how everything went, and we started coming back over and watching other bands practice, and then that got us really interested in trying it out.
So have you guys always been in the music scene, or was it just there?
It really just, at first it started out there,
Okay.
Yeah, but
and then,
Explain out there, out where? What city?
well, yeah. So the music store.
Manteca.
Yeah,
It's in
Manteca.
Manteca,
Okay.
right, yeah.
Because Fortress United is from Manteca, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Nice. So did you always play an instrument? Were you like family wise? Were you growing up musically?
Yes,
They
we
definitely come
yeah.
from
Yeah,
a
we come from a music
loving family.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but instrument wise, I don't know. I just kind of woke up one day and all of a sudden I wanted to play drums. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take lessons?
Yeah. Did you?
No, I'm self-taught.
Self-taught.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, Stevie from Cardinal Sins, R.I.P. He's also self-taught.
Yep.
He plays drums for Paperspace now.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's played drums for.
You moved to Paperspace?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or he was.
I didn't know that. Gotta get him on there. Cardinal Sins is a pretty cool band. We've
Was.
had them.
R.I.P.
They still are. Okay. I rep their shirt. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. Were you self-taught too?
Bass, yes. I was
Bass.
self-taught.
Nice.
Yeah. Guitar.
Was it hard to learn bass?
No, it was easy.
So you mentioned guitar. So
Yeah, I started out. I was a rhythm guitar player. I took guitar class in high school for a few years, and was the rhythm guitar player for a while, and then switched kind of back and forth between guitar and bass.
okay.
And then when we didn't have our bass player anymore, it was kind of difficult to find a bass player. So I decided to step in and become the full bass player. Yeah, exactly.
Now what?
Which just kind of fit for her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that too. Yeah, everyone.
Once she was the full-time bass player, it was obvious that was
Yeah.
what
Where
her role
I
was
needed
supposed
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. I've seen you multiple times. So you sing and play guitar, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So were you in any bands before this one?
I was in a couple bands in the late '90s when I was in my 20s, playing in the Fresno and Merced area.
How was that back then?
It was awesome. Obviously, it was a much different scene. There was no
Of course.
internet. There was, it was all about trying to.
Internet was just starting up.
Well, I guess there was internet, but it wasn't like there was no Facebook.
Yeah.
There was no
It's
social
like-
media. There was no
like if you
the
show
interconnectivity like
draw it
there is
on a
now.
poster and just
Absolutely, we would paper the town. We would tell all our friends.
Go to the high schools.
Yeah.
Go to the flyers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a really different scene, and then had a basically I had a family, and
Yeah.
so I put music on the back burner, and then my kids, once they got to be almost out of high school, I started looking to get back into playing, and one day I was at Guitar Center and saw an ad.
Was it Modesto?
It was in Modesto,
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Shout
at
out to Modesto's
Guitar
Guitar
Center. And I saw an ad for that. They were looking for a rhythm guitarist and a vocalist.
Oh, nice.
And originally I just was going for the rhythm guitar spot. The vocalist kind of came along afterwards.
Yeah,
Originally I was just going to go play guitar for him.
That's what their mom was telling me. So
then,
your mom's manager too, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
she's the man. I mean, as over the last, I'd say the last year or so, she's kind of, as the band has kind of come into their own. We definitely have taken some of the pressure off of her, but she's indispensable.
She does a really good job at
everything.
I've noticed she
behind the
does a
scenes.
really good job marketing you guys, and that's very
Yeah.
important. I would say, because I mean you can have that talent, but like if you don't have that marketing aspect of it, it's like you're pretty much getting nowhere.
Yeah,
you know?
no one's listening. to you.
Right.
Yeah. So, how is it being a father and getting back into music?
It's been amazing. My youngest, she's 19. She's a huge fan of the band. She's a huge music fan. My oldest likes it too, but she's more of a country girl, so
Okay.
she's not as into the heavy metal.
Yeah.
But they love to see me out there, doing that, and it's been. I'll be honest with you, it's been awesome. It's like living the best of both worlds.
Do you work a full-time job too?
I do, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
give you credit for that. It's
Yeah.
hard.
These days, unless you're one of those big top tier touring bands, it's really hard to survive off your music. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are playing both
Yeah, both aspects.
both hats. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a father too. I have a 2-year-old son, and then
right on.
I juggle that, and then with Worst Friends, then now picking up a new band called Saga that they're upcoming, and then picking up the show on the Voice of San Joaquin, and then working more with them. Yeah, and
Tower Up?
and the Tower Up I'm picking up too. That's probably gonna be thrown in next month. So I'm juggling a lot of plates. So I understand.
Yeah,
It's hard, definitely, to juggle all of that. Some things you have to say no.
that is true. Yeah.
Just say no.
So, when did you discover your voice?
Well, I've always loved to sing, and
Have you sang before?
Yeah, but not ever as the lead vocalist. I would do backing vocals and things like that. and
Okay.
help write melodies, things like that. It was really a matter of we had been rehearsing. We were still auditioning for vocalists. We really wanted to accept a show that was coming up. And in order to accept the show, we had to make sure that we were going to be able to perform the show. So I was like, well, let me see if I can
step up to
learn
the plate,
these songs
basically.
and sing them. And we also had some new songs we were writing once I had joined, which made that easier. You know, obviously it's easier to sing the ones that you write.
Of course.
But it was kind of a let's see, you know, let's commit. If we don't find the vocalist before then, I'll do it. And then it was kind of after that show, I got the bug.
Nice.
A few months after that, we played the Boardwalk in Orangevale for the first time. That was in March of 18.
How was that?
And it was an amazing show, and it was pretty much after that show that, in my mind, and I think in theirs as well, I was like, okay, I can do this. I think I can carry both.
Yeah.
I really like the stage because it's like it's got one stage and then it's got the upper stage for the drums.
Yeah, like the drum riser.
Yeah, that's a great venue.
Yeah, the sound there is cool too. Plus the sound guy.
Yeah, the sound guy there, he's really nice.
Yeah, we played there St. Patrick's Day of this year.
Right on.
Which was a pretty cool show. Met a lot of cool Sacramento bands. That's what I like about playing out of town is getting those connections to, you know, the bands that are in that city. The Boardwalk's cool. It's pretty cool you stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I couldn't think of it any other way now.
Yeah.
But originally, I was literally thinking I was just going to come in and learn the songs and just sit back and play the rhythm guitar, and it's turned into so much more.
I've seen you guys 3 times now. I believe the first time was I didn't even know we played on the same festival when Worst Friends played at the Asparagus Festival last year. You guys played Asparagus in both fair, right, last year?
We played both years, yeah. We played last year and this year.
So it was, we played both last year too, and it was probably the Asparagus Festival, the first time we were actually playing at the fairgrounds. Because I looked back at it like earlier this year, and I realized, we're on the same lineup. I didn't even know that, because back then I didn't know you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
I think it was the Blackwater where we really got to know each other.
Yeah, our 444 show.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool show. In your opinions, because I never really got to talk to you about that, how do you think that went?
I thought it was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought the show went well.
Yeah.
That was the second or third 444 show I threw. Since then, we've had like 5, 6. And it was a pretty cool event.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a blast.
I had a
like
good
those
turnout.
little intimate events, and like he said, when you get a lot of people into those, it feels like you're you're
exactly
playing, everyone's right there with you, you know.
Yeah, that's what I like about playing indoors. Outdoors is cool. Playing festivals and fairs is cool, but it's the small venues where everybody can come together. You feel like it's home, you know. Yeah. Have you been to Blackwater since?
No.
Have you played in Stockton since? Because I know you've been
the Asparagus Festival again.
Just
the Asparagus Festival again, but
we
that's
played,
it. Yeah.
We played that again this year.
Yeah.
That was the last time we were in Stockton. Yeah.
You didn't hop on the fair though. Why not?
I don't know why we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
This year we played both, and I'd say the Asparagus Festival was a lot better than last year. Last year we had a problem with loading our gear.
So did we.
Yeah, we had no problem with that too.
Last year they refused to give us a cart, so we had to lug all our gear plus our drum kit and everything from all the end of the fairgrounds to the stage.
They wouldn't let us bring our trailer back. And it was like, are you kidding me? Her bass stack is
it's like,
itself
this is tall.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Huge.
Like, how do you expect us to drag that across the grass?
Yeah, we had opened up the trailer. We were showing them like we have all this
gear. And they were like,
yeah.
Like it's not gonna fit in that little cart.
And I remember this year, your mom told me you parked early in the morning.
Yeah, we had to park super
there
early
like
in the morning.
They were like, if you aren't here before this time, I think it was like 8 or 9.
And
you can't bring it back no matter what.
You parked your truck right in back of the stage.
Yep.
Which is pretty
just left it there.
Next year.
Yep.
Next year we're gonna do that.
Which
was pretty cool. The San Joaquin County Fair was pretty cool too this year. The community stage, they moved it where the concessions was, so it was right next to like the carnival area. And so the crowd, that crowd, you get the crowd of people walking to eat. So that was pretty smart. Plus the sound guy was different. He was pretty cool too.
Was it still Encore or was it a different company?
Different company. Yeah. It was this guy and his daughter was doing sound together, and it was pretty cool. We were setting up, and he was like, "Hey, do you have any music on YouTube?" So I sent him one of our music videos, and he played it, backtracked it as we were setting it up, and so it was pretty cool experience to hear our music while we're setting up. Yeah, it gets us pumped.
Heck
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are having a recent show coming up, right?
We're playing.
What's your most recent one?
September 14th. We're playing the Pine Street Bar in Livermore.
Nice.
It's James Riom's birthday celebration. He's the singer and guitarist for Rage of War,
nice.
who are also playing. I also play in that band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I play bass in that band.
Okay.
And then we're playing, and then there's also going to be a really killer death metal band out of Modesto. William Wallace is playing. Another great band, Hardfail, another great death metal band. I believe they're also mostly out of Modesto. And then 24 Gore is opening up the show.
Nice.
That one's going to be a blast.
And that address is 875 Rincon Avenue?
Yeah, Rincon? I'm not sure how to
Rincon.
pronounce it.
Rincon.
Yeah.
Rincon.
Avenue
Yeah.
in Livermore, right?
In Livermore, yeah.
Nice. Have you been to that spot before?
We have, yeah. We've played there a couple times.
Is it a bar restaurant?
It's
No, it's
I
a
think it's just a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a pretty. I like the stage. The stage is a nice sized stage. It's kind of catty corner, so you kind of have a little more room there, and it faces out towards there's the bar area, and then there's also like a pool table area, a room in the back. And the way the way they have the stage situated, you're kind of facing out towards everybody.
Nice. That's definitely
Got a nice little
cool.
side door right next to the stage, so you're not having to lug all your gear through the people.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's since it's is it charity event kind of?
It has become a fundraiser. Unfortunately, one of James's daughter's mother is very, very sick, and so it's now going to be a fundraiser for medical expenses for her.
Nice.
Yeah, she needs a transplant, but
So it's $10 at the door, right?
correct, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be throwing that flyer up in our comments. So
If I can.
Yep.
Yeah, and there'll be lots of fun things happening that night. Trivia, raffle prizes, a 50-50 raffle.
You raffling off your merch too?
We'll have some merch for prizes.
So does that mean you're gonna be raffling off stickers?
I think the stickers are free. We'll probably just hand out, but we do have some shirts and some other merch that we're going to have in the prize pool for both the trivia and the raffle.
So who comes up with the marketing ideas for your merchandise? Is it a team effort?
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. Our manager, she's on top of like the t-shirts and stuff like that, and then we all kind of come up with other ideas for
Yeah. It's dope.
promotional things.
I'm not an XL, but I'll wear it in my sleep. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Humble bragging.
Yes. You use Godin too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
always
think-
want to have.
I think that's the band.
I think it's the
That's the
industry
band
standard.
shirt.
That's
Yeah.
it's a standard.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's
Right.
the one I'm wearing. and,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
They're-
Godin.
It's
too.
good quality. You know,
It is.
We're gonna be throwing this in a raffle, so yeah. Godin's a good brand. I think it was our second batch of merch we did. We used Godin. Found out every band uses it, so
Yeah, it
Pretty
really.
sure
Yeah.
my PE shirts from back in high school were Gildan.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So are you gonna be raffling off your CDs too?
We probably will have a couple EPs up for raffle and for trivia prize.
Nice. So you have 2 EPs out, right?
We have 2 EPs out. The first one is the lineup before I joined,
Before your time.
and then the new one is the 3 of us.
Nice. So that first EP, it's called The Mask.
The Mask.
Yes.
How was it, like, recording process, since it's your first? Did you record anything before that? Like, any demos?
No, we didn't have anything before that. That was like the first shot at like any type of music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just for our listeners, you are listening to TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. This is the Artist Hour, and we have Fortress United with us tonight.
So we are talking about your EPs. So, The Mask. Was this was recorded, did you do this by yourself? Did you hit a recording studio?
Yeah, we went to, I can't remember the name of the studio, but the guy's name was Adam Rappel in Riverbank.
Okay. Riverbank's cool.
Yeah.
My godmother lives in Riverbank. Small town.
Yeah.
It's where I kind of learned how to skate. 'Cause
Shout out to
I
all
like
my
their
friends
skate
in
park.
Riverbank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, was it a house studio?
Yeah, it was a
How-
home studio.
Yeah.
Nice. You got all 4 songs there?
There's
Yeah,
5
there's
songs.
5 songs.
Yeah, we got them
Four,
all recorded there, yeah.
But they were all, yeah.
So, there's The Mask, The Clown, I Know, Rise, and Mosh, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did this in 2016?
Yeah, this was in 2016.
Nice. So where can we find The Mask at?
You can find The Mask on...
FortuneUnited.com.
Yeah, FortuneUnited.com.
FortuneUnited.com.
It's still up there for sale.
Do you guys promote The Mask?
We still
I
play 3 out of the 5 songs.
3 out of
regular.
5.
They're still regular.
Which ones?
The Mask, Rise, and Mosh are still
Okay.
regular set favorites. I Know we probably will never play. It's just not. It's a ballad, and the last vocalist was a female,
Ah,
and it's just not something that's within. It's a great song. I love the song.
gotcha.
Just not something I probably will ever.
Yeah,
sing.
yeah.
The Clown we are probably going to bring back.
Gotcha. Is it because you guys are promoting your new music video?
That definitely has part to do with it. The other part is that it's one that we probably always should have. It's just as we started writing new music and shuffling in the new music into the set list,
Okay.
we stopped focusing so much on the older songs that we hadn't been playing.
Definitely.
Whereas the Mask, Rise, and Mosh are crowd favorites, and we had already been playing them, so it was natural to continue playing them.
As you came in, were they kind of hard to learn?
No, in fact, the first 2 songs I learned was Mosh and Rise. Those were my audition songs.
I was gonna ask.
No, like I said, originally I came in, I was just learning rhythms.
Yeah.
We still had our lead guitarist at the time, Nick. He this year moved to Tennessee for college,
Okay.
and just one of those guys. Like I
Shout
said,
out to Nick.
yeah, Nick's a great guy, and his spot's open anytime you want to come back, Nick. But he's in
Yeah, it
Tennessee
really
now.
is.
No.
And it was just one of those we did look for a little while for a replacement, but it just ended up working its way into where we just were tighter and more comfortable as the 3-piece.
How was
sure.
that audition process? Did you listen to the songs beforehand?
They
and
sent
then
they sent
up?
me the EP and said to focus on Mosh and Rise. Those are the ones they really want to hear what you do with. At the time, I was just, like I said, I was just getting really back into playing seriously. I had probably not picked up a guitar more than once or twice a month for 15 years.
Right.
And so for about the first 6 months before that, I had started putting videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And
Of
trying
yourself.
for myself, doing cover songs.
Right.
Just trying to get my chops back, get
Right,
my licks
right.
back. So when I had approached them for the audition, that was one of the things I said, I can just upload a cover to YouTube for you.
Right.
So that's what I ended up doing.
That's super smart.
I
That's
ended
a
up-
really good way of
I
like
ended up
getting the band's attention.
uploading Mosh and Rise, my cover versions.
And it's pretty cool that the band's already established at that
I was
point,
really
you know?
excited. It seemed like a perfect fit. And then
That's what she said.
we got out. It was really funny because I get to the audition and the whole FU family was there. Literally cousins and moms of other members, and they were really giving me the
Like the blessing.
Yeah.
Like the,
well, it was like let's see what he's got. They were giving me the.
Do you think they were gonna jump you in?
No, but it was definitely. I definitely think there was a little bit of an intimidation factor there. Let's put a lot of eyes
you
on him
hurt
and see
them,
how
we'll
he
kill
does
you.
with
So-
with a crowd.
Fortress United is like a family then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
In fact, that's what we
Yeah.
our fans and the people, our supporters. That's they're the FU family.
Because you have a good, really, like, following's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you credit for that. And, like, it's you guys, because you guys are the talent, you guys are the music, but it's also going back to your guys' mother, because, like, she does a lot of work with, like, marketing and managing, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, we're really lucky to have her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would she take you guys around for shows when maybe you guys were minors and stuff like that to play them and stuff?
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
awesome.
You still
Oh,
are
yeah.
a minor, though, right? Technically,
No.
I mean,
legally,
okay.
he can vote, but he can go to the army, but he can't drink.
Well, let's
But-
say,
Right,
for example,
yeah.
the show we're about to play at Pine Street, when he's not on stage, he'll be at the sides.
You
He'll be
can
on
get
the side
married,
door.
but you
Yeah.
better not have any champagne at your wedding.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Apple
I can't-
cider.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, how's that experience though? Playing at these bars.
There are certain locations we just can't play.
Okay.
And we're pretty hip to which ones are accepting and which ones aren't. Most of them have their own set of rules. There's some places that when he's not on stage, he has to be at the merch table.
Right.
Yeah.
There's some places, for like
Outside.
Pine Street example,
Yeah.
that side door is right there. So, I mean, it's not like he's missing the show.
Yeah.
But he's not inside and part of the...
When we played on the Y, you had
Yeah.
some of the guys from Worst Friends Forever had to stay outside,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. And I mentioned it to you guys yesterday, but they were saying that On the Y won't let you play.
Well, there's certain... rather than...
And shout out to On the Y on
On the Way is a
Sacramento.
great little venue. Really
Fulton
great
Avenue.
place.
Was it 640, 670?
I don't
Fulton?
know.
There are just certain venues that it's
Google it.
rather than
Yeah.
even we'd rather not ruffle any feathers.
Yeah.
Wait
Right.
until it's just
Fizzled out.
if there's any, because there are a lot of these places that are just really hesitant to have someone under 21 in there.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, we just don't push it.
That's
We
kind
don't-
of how is
we don't want to be that band that
Right.
the Whiskey Barrel
they
across
remember
the
in a
street
year
is.
from now when he is able.
you know,
Oh, those were those guys.
Yeah,
that couldn't stop
no,
bugging
they're
us.
Yeah.
drama already.
We'll wait
Yeah.
until if the venue's friendly to under 21 and they will follow their rules, and then if not, we'll wait to play there.
Maybe it has to do with maybe different promoters, because I know when we had our show with Worst Friends and then Brightside, then MMORPG in Santa Rosa.
Shout out to all of those guys.
Yeah, MMORPG is a 3-piece band too, but the singer was the only one over 21, so they were still allowed to play, but after that they had to just sit outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can I've been trying to get back to On the Y, so if that does occur and we do have another show, I'll try to see if I can get you guys on there.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Sure, On the Y is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you been there yourself?
I've played there a couple times with Rachel Ward.
He's Alejo, my buddy over here. You're good at pool.
Am I? Thanks,
Yeah. we were playing pool, and they have like neon pool tables, and it's
Yeah,
like,
it was like a black
like
light.
under the black light.
It was
That's
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bartender was cool too. I've never been to a bar like that before. Most of the bars out
A metal
here.
bar?
Yeah. To be honest, it was okay. I describe it as like a dive bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Some of the best little venues are dive bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great.
And most of the bars out in here in Stockton, they're not like that. So
Yeah.
it was a cool experience. Different. Stage is cool there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how it's set up because it's right there on that corner. So you got the bar on the one side and then it's almost like an L, and then the stage is off there.
Yeah.
I wanted to shout out to Nam the Giver. Nam the Giver is playing at the board. Is it On the Y? Is either On the Y or the Boardwalk tomorrow.
Sweet.
It's probably On the Y because I was mentioning it to them. Yeah, shout out to them. Nam the Giver is the band from Sac.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah, I just saw them last weekend at Blackwater. Pretty cool.
Right on.
Pretty cool band. So your next show after?
After that, we have a really big show coming. We're playing with Tantric at the Boardwalk in Orangevale.
Nice.
So I can't get these flyers up on the comments section right now, but we will upload them right after the show. That way everybody can see them. We'll have the flyers of your guys' shows. We'll have all the info.
All
And
right.
do you guys want to tell people what your Instagram is so that they can go and follow you right now?
Yeah, it's at Fortress United. Fortress United.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
It's Fortress_United.
There you go.
Yeah.
Underscore
Yeah.
United.
_official.
Yeah.
Underscore
uh-huh.
Official, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a professional.
If you can't copy and paste them, try saving them.
How?
And
I did.
Otherwise, you can go on our website and it should
Yeah,
be on there too.
FortressUnited.com
Yeah,
has
FortressUnited.com has
all the links to
everything.
all our social media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as well
let's do
as
that.
our upcoming events are also listed there, and you can even get the link to the pre-sale tickets for the Tantric show, which is October 23rd. It is a Wednesday, but it's an all-ages show. It's Tantric. SJ Syndicate is also playing.
And that's at the Boardwalk,
That's
right?
at the Boardwalk in Orangevale. That's going to be a big one. We're really excited for that.
Nice. I like the Boardwalk. It's definitely a cool experience playing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
How many times have you guys written untied instead of united while typing your
I usually swipe texts.
text.
Yeah.
I don't think I've typed
untied twice.
Yeah.
So that one starts at 6:30, right?
Yeah, and it's all ages.
And that's going to be 9426 Greenback Lane, Orangeville,
Right.
California.
Yep.
95662.
$15 tickets. Like I said, the pre-sale.
That's
link-
pretty don't want to say really expensive, but most shows, maybe like 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's because
But-
there's a bigger name.
Yeah,
that's
Tantric's really big.
You're
So
you're working with Bit Crusher, right?
Yes, Big
Presents?
Crusher and Band Hoppers are partnering up on that.
Nice.
To promote it, yeah.
How long have you been working with Bit Crusher?
This is going to be the third show we've done for Big Crusher. I think the first one was
Chad's a pretty cool dude.
Chad's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chad from
that
Bit
steak
Crusher
sauce?
Presents.
No, the first one was. Well, it was last year.
Yeah.
Last year was the first time we got to work with him. We'd been trying to get in there, and then they were looking for a band last minute, and we ended up jumping in. I think it was like the day before. I'm trying to remember what show that was now.
That was
That
was,
too many shows.
Black Rose.
Oh
No,
no! That was the
that
local
wasn't
music
it.
showcase.
Oh,
That one wasn't
uh-huh.
Bit Crusher.
Oh, that one. Then that was. You guys haven't played a Holy Diver, then, have you? Guys?
no, we have not.
Was it it was the Steak Sauce Mustache show
I think
then?
Yeah, the Boardwalk one. That was a last minute one.
I thought we did 2 last minute ones for him, and one he wasn't there, and one he was.
This is
I
where
don't
we can
remember.
put that
Yeah.
elevator music.
No, I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one we had it was literally like the day before we ended up getting put on the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also played because he was there at the Steak Sauce Mustache one. Because remember Sandy ran
Yeah.
the other one. It was. It's.
I,
Yeah.
If you remember, hey, just hit me up for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Add that in. Reminds me of Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and
Yeah.
Boots and Cats. You want to play one song for us live?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. What's the song?
It's called Unite. It is on our new EP. It's actually the first song that we wrote after I joined the band.
Nice. I've actually been wanting to hear you guys acoustically. I know you guys don't play acoustically. And Alejo here, my buddy, got to see you earlier, so I was kind of bummed. I was like,
It's
dang.
good. You want to listen to this.
I do.
I don't think they're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready to listen to you guys live. Sorry to put you guys on spot like this.
Oh, it's all right.
Our radio DJ's still down. It's kind of sucks.
You're
You
used
kn-
to making people play when they're not ready by now.
I know. I feel bad. I feel guilty for that.
You shouldn't.
I know.
It got Keith to play that really beautiful rendition when they were out here.
So this song is Unite. This is the first track on our new EP, Call to Arms. And we'll go ahead and...
Yeah, go ahead.
Take it away.
I know what you see when you're outside looking in. It seems so strange, it's odd and also frightening. Under attack by those who lack a deeper vision. They look for cracks, searching for ways to force division. Walk for one, in one for all. We cannot fail, we will not fall. For those who stand with us and fight, make no mistake, we will unite. Most talk a lot, but never say what they really feel. But in the end, it all comes out and is revealed. wasted. You know the score, say it once more. All for one, in one for all. We cannot fail, we will not fall. For those who stand with us and fight, make no mistake, we will unite. Under attack by those who lack a deeper vision. You know the score, say it once more. All for one, in one for all. We cannot fail, we will not fall. For those who stand with us and fight, make no mistake, we will unite.
That was
Alright.
called Unite.
No, it's called Unite, yeah.
Nice. That was pretty cool. So you guys do sound pretty dope acoustically.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. You guys should play a unplugged show just for the fun of it. That would be dope though. Seeing these, these heavy metal bands like unplugged.
Yeah.
Sure. That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
If you are just tuning in, that was Unite from the EP, The Arms.
Call
correct?
to
Call to
Arms.
arms.
Called Arms.
Call
Yeah.
to Arms. Ha! I wrote called the Arms.
Call to Arms.
Call to Arms.
Call to Arms.
By Fortress United, and
By-
that was Unite, right?
That was Unite.
Yeah.
Yep.
So speaking of that, when did you put out Call to Arms?
May.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we released it in May of 19.
Nice.
6 tracks. We released the first single in March, which was the title
Arms.
track, Call to Arms.
Call to Arms.
We just finished shooting our next video for our next single, which will be released closer. It'll be released in October, closer to Halloween, for the song "The Chase."
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw that preview.
Yeah, we went much bigger on the production this time. The last video was basically
Yeah.
a smaller. It was still a cool video, but it was
Yeah.
more of us shooting.
I remember when that day dropped,
Us-
like I got that notification. I was
Yeah.
like, for sure. I saw it right away.
But the chase videos should be a visually
Nice.
really interesting.
And so Call to Arms has Unite, Crow's Nest, Call to Arms, Lift Myself Up, The Chase, and Winter War, right?
Correct.
Is that
Yeah.
all in order?
That is
Yeah.
the order of the songs. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that you can get on all platforms,
You
is
can
it?
get it on all platforms. That's available on Amazon, Apple, iTunes. You can go to fortressunited.com and you can purchase it directly off the website digitally. We also have physical copies that we sell at our shows.
Nice.
Should be on Spotify too.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's on all streaming platforms as well.
I do have one of your CDs. I'm gonna be throwing that in the merch too. So anybody wants to cop some merch from some of the artists we have, we're gonna be doing a raffle soon. So stay tuned for that. And I'm glad you gave me that CD. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of wanted to open it, but I really didn't want to because it's in the wrapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm not gonna open it. But
Well, all the songs are available digitally
Yeah.
as well. So
yeah, I've seen that.
it's just always nice to have something physical, especially at the shows. You know, if someone
Yeah.
wants to pick up something.
How is it? How was it putting your music on, like for example, Spotify and then
It was really simple, actually. We
then Apple Music?
We went through
and-
DistroKid and they basically did everything for us. I uploaded the music and it said it would take up to a week for some to be on some platforms, but I think within 48 hours we were up and running on almost everything.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Is DistroKid like affordable?
it's $20 a year for the basic
And you're locked in for a year, right?
Yeah.
But you can unlimited upload.
Okay.
You can upload as much music as you want, and you keep 100% of any music, any money that's earned. They only take your
20.
subscription fee.
Okay.
So
you get all the proceeds, basically.
Correct. Yeah. Any music, any money you make from streaming, or they're buying your music on iTunes, wherever they're buying it, it all goes into your bank account.
Nice.
But yeah, it was really easy actually. I was really pleased. I mean, a couple of days of waiting, and then all the notifications started coming through. You're live on this. You're live on this.
For sure. It's pretty cool. Call to Arms. I really like that EP.
Thank you.
So you have 2 EPs. Are you going to be working on a full length soon?
We're working on a full length for next year. We're in the middle of writing right now. In fact, if you come to our September 14th show at Pine Street, we will be debuting a brand new song.
Nice.
That will be on the full length next year.
I was just about to ask, is anything you can tease for us?
Yeah, that's
this teaser.
Yeah, well, we recently
song
started
name
playing
then?
a new song called Apex, which has gotten a really, really great reception, which will be on the new EP. But the song that will be debuting at the show on September 14th is called Dark Sword. No one's ever heard it. It's a new one for us, so that should be fun.
Nice. Do you have a title for that?
Yeah. For the full length?
Yeah.
No, we'll probably finish writing the rest of the music for it. We plan to take probably a couple songs off each of the EPs, and then add like 6 to 7 new tracks and make a full length out of it.
Okay. That makes sense.
That will probably be sometime mid 2020 when we start recording that. We do plan on we're hoping to do a vinyl run as well with that album. So that'll be fun. If there's any vinyl collectors out there, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
shout out to the vinyl collectors
here,
that looking for that.
I saw my turntable back in my room. It was in storage. Oh man.
It's amazing the comeback vinyl's making.
Yeah.
I'm a big vinyl collector too, and lately he's been getting into it.
Yeah.
I went to the flea market and got the William Tell Overture. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cool vinyls that I've found.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you guys, how is it having your mother be your, I guess, manager / the one, helping you do marketing and merchandising?
I mean, I'm used to it because it's how I started off.
Yeah.
But I mean, now it's more of we're all putting work into it.
Okay.
It's
less of her then.
Yeah.
And more.
Yeah,
but she's
really
still
not,
a team.
She's still the manager, but since there hasn't been so much weight on her shoulders, it kind of seems like we're all just one team.
Okay. How was it in the beginning?
In the beginning, it was.
She definitely did a lot.
Yeah.
It was pretty much all her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. She told me she wasn't I guess she was put into the spot for this. Is that correct?
Yeah, she kind of just
someone needed to step up.
And
she was already basically doing half of it anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah, might as well just do the whole play.
Right.
Yeah, she's kind of I guess I'm kind of in her shoes because I mean she's been doing it longer than me. But when I started up Worst Friends, and it's funny. It's really funny. So today is August 29th, right? So I started Worst Friends August 29th, 2017.
Wow.
So today marks the 2 year since it's been established.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. And I started it in my mother's garage, and I've been trying to play, because I don't play an instrument, but I write songs a lot, and I'm pretty good at that. So I've been trying to join bands here and there in middle and high school. Didn't really work out. They were we write our own songs. So I was all right, I'm going to start something of my own. And since then, it's grown tremendously with a lot of people helping and stuff. But, yeah, I don't have school experience for this. I don't have any experience prior to starting off Worst Friends. I just went with it, day by day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's kind of cool to see another individual that's kind of in the same shoes as I am.
Yeah, she kind of learned along the way too.
Yeah, and since then I've learned so much, man. So much. I want to go back to school and get more educated.
Have you listened to Gary Vee yet?
Mm-mm.
You gotta get to Gary Vee, bro.
All right. You just spam me with that.
If you wanna learn how to hustle, how to make it,
all right.
you gotta listen to that guy.
Spam me tonight. But it's pretty cool to see her kind of, I see myself kind of in her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely a cool role model. It's pretty cool she's your mom too.
Yeah.
So has she always been in the music scene?
I think you're about to ask if she always been your mom.
I mean, I don't know. You never know. I'm adopted, so hey, it's good.
No, I think they grew up as a music family. I mean,
Yeah.
going to concerts and
So metal's been in your blood then.
Oh yeah.
We've been around music.
We've been around
Since
music.
you were born,
Yeah.
you knew you were a metal
Even
head,
before
huh?
we were born.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been they've been having us listen to like Metallica since we were born, and
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, was she in a band as well growing up, or was she in the performance?
Was she a
aspect of
roadie?
No.
No.
She doesn't have stories of like, hey, one time I met Metallica and I was a roadie for one day.
No.
No.
Hey, sometimes it happens.
Watch it. No, but you know, like some parents, you know, will have some previous experience, and then eventually, when their kids pick up a similar interest, will eventually try to foster that.
Right.
And help
Right,
them through
yeah.
with it, because of that previous experience. I know that if my kid comes up to me and tells me he wants to start a band, I'll be like, bro, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
they've been fully supportive.
Yeah,
of
they've
the
always
music.
been supportive
Yeah.
of the music, always. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you guys. It
Yeah.
reminds me a little bit of Black Coffin. Have you seen them, or have you heard about them? Have you seen them? Have you heard about them? They're a band from Modesto, I believe, and they do like it's like a hardcore punk, and their drummer Joey is like 11
Oh wow.
Wow.
or something like that.
No.
He's got like a foot and a half mohawk going on.
Wow.
I know.
Wait.
We've seen them, haven't
They
we?
play
Yeah.
at the other place quite a bit.
Well, we've played the other place many
Yeah.
times. I think I know exactly what you're talking about now that
Yeah.
you mentioned it.
And,
Now I got homework to do now.
They have, I think they're like sisters or something like that, or they used to be the sisters that played. I don't know, but it's like a family thing. I met them and their mom
I remember
at the
kid
other
with the
place,
tall
and they
mohawk,
were
the
really
little
cool.
drummer.
I thought it was awesome that they had, you know, the whole family
Yeah. Involved.
dynamic going
Yeah.
on, you know. And I mean, they also, you know, they were chilling on like one side of the bar where you know there wasn't any drinking. You know, they were just
Mhm.
chilling over there.
Well, the other place is another one of those places that's cool about that. As long as
They're
you're,
awesome.
as long as you don't abuse it, they're pretty
Yeah.
easygoing about
Yep.
the under 21 band members. There.
Mm-hmm.
So your merch, you have quite a few, huh? Quite a few things. I know you got shirts.
Mm-hmm.
You have buttons, stickers. The
Koozies.
I've seen the
Yeah.
drawstring backpacks. They're pretty
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah.
Guitar picks, decals in your CDs, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the process of making all of that? Do you screen print them yourself?
No, we probably should start looking into that. No, I think the last shirt order we did for the new run of the Call to Arms shirts, we did merch now.
Yeah.
It was merch now. We have a private small business that makes the logo shirts for us. She has a small business that she does all the design and printing for us.
Okay.
Out of
So you
there.
got that plugged in.
Yeah, and
Those
then
plugs help out a
like
lot.
the pics, we go through the Pick Guy. Pick Guy, he's on Facebook, pickguy.com.
Shout out to
Yeah,
pickguy.com.
great rates. You can get a preview of your pick long before you order them.
Nice.
And I love them. In fact, I was
Wait, you guys have business cards too, right?
Yeah.
I remember having one of them. I don't know if it's still in my wallet.
I kind of rubbed the logo off a little, but
It's all good.
yeah. So great picks though. They are the ones that I actually use. I don't just order them to have the logo to toss out. I actually use those picks. They're great picks. The buttons we got from purebuttons.com.
Okay.
The nice thing about them is if you order, I think it's over $25, it's free shipping.
Nice.
And I
You
was
know how
gonna
many
put an
buttons
order.
you can buy for $25?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, and not only that, because last time I got 100 and they dropped the price in half, so basically I got 100 for the price of 50.
Oh,
Because
wow.
the first run, I think I did 50, and then the next run out, they were like, you want? Because I never pay attention, and it was like, hey, you know, if you the
Right.
the price per pin drops or button drops.
When
The
you
more
go
you
over,
order.
right?
So it's by ordering 50, I actually got them or 100. I got them for the exact same price as 50,
That's awesome.
Nice.
and then the shipping was free. So that was sweet.
Good for you, man.
And all your merch is on your website, right?
Not yet. The merch, we're working on getting the merch store on the website up and running. The shirts are the only thing on there right now.
Okay. And those shirts are these shirts, and then
these
your new
are
shirts.
the logo shirts are $10. The Call to Arms shirts are $15.
Okay.
The Call to Arms shirts actually have the logo from the EP, the cover of the EP.
Okay.
In like a sepia tone print.
Okay.
And those ones are $15.
I like sepia.
They're pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty cool you guys have merch. It seems like you got a whole team behind you then.
It really helps, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, we got a whole team too. Like, I do a lot of the marketing aspect of the band. See, I knew I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I had it. Yeah, see, I'm a fan.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I told you. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. You got a whole team. I even got the Mossburns. They're from Tracy too.
Nice.
Dude, everybody really does have business cards. I don't
Yeah,
have business
you
cards.
need to get business cards, man.
It really does help when you're.
It does.
When you're like,
Does it really?
It
Yeah.
really
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
Because instead of saying,
I've always heard about it, and I'm like, that can't, like, that's not, like, rock.
well,
know
you
what I'm
meet
saying?
people
Like,
and you meet people, and then it's really nice to have
Yeah.
something.
Right.
later on, you're
Physically
like, oh, okay, I,
Yeah.
you know.
I remember
Yeah.
these guys now. I can
Now I can check
same
them
kind
out
of thing.
and all
I
that.
can come-
Yeah.
I can find out where they're actually at.
Yeah.
You guys convinced me. I'm gonna have to hit up sticker plugs for some business cards.
yeah.
There
And
you go.
speaking of that, oh, I don't got one on me. You got one on me?
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding. Oh, I don't. I have one in my wallet.
if you go to the bench,
I'm never coming back.
if you go to like the bench outside, there's one. Not outside, but like
I'll be back. Like,
yeah. But yeah, we got business cards up and running for the show.
Good deal.
And yeah, you're right. It's like it's easier to say, hey, check out what we're doing instead of saying,
Look us up here.
Yeah.
Look us up
Yeah,
here.
blah, blah,
It's
blah,
like, here you go.
yeah.
because I feel like when you give somebody the card itself, it's like you're trying to sell your product, whatever it
Absolutely.
is. So like when they're looking at it, it's kind of like I've already got them, whether
Mm-hmm.
they throw it out, whether they
Absolutely.
at least they looked at it, you know.
And that is going to make 10 times the impression of just saying, "Hey, I'm in this band," or "I check us
Yeah.
out on Facebook," or
Yeah.
and I think for
no, I
a
don't have it.
first impression, it does really well.
On the bench
What?
up there, where all the business cards.
Oh, that.
He's
You gotta have your own business cards on you. What? am I getting
he's a
those
little
right now?
slow later at night. It's okay.
It's your business.
It's okay. But yeah, it's for sure. I didn't really start doing that until the band first started playing. It was the first time we played at Channel Brew downtown, and one lady just she came in and saw us play, and she dropped a business card on the stage and didn't even say anything. Just dropped it and walked. It was for marketing design, I think.
Bodies in here.
But yeah, we got
Nice.
business cards for the artist hour, and I hit up this guy on Instagram called Sticker Plug X, and he does marketing. He does screen printing, designs, decals. He does business cards.
Awesome.
He does all that aspect for like a pretty good price. And if you guys are looking for anybody, he's pretty cool.
For sure.
So I just want to shout out to Sticker Plug for coming up with these cool business cards. Shout out to Sticker Plug, the Artist Hour, and the Voices of Joaquin. So your next show is the Boardwalk, right?
Our next show is Pine Street, September 14th.
After that, though.
Our next show
After,
after that
yeah.
is October
Boardwalk.
23rd at the Boardwalk. Yeah.
So you got Pine Street, the Boardwalk. You're coming out with your upcoming album.
That'll be next year. Yeah.
Okay.
But we do have the new music video that'll be coming out. in
That's
October.
true.
Yeah.
Is it gonna hit Halloween, or is it
I
gonna
think
hit the
it-
day before
it'll-
Halloween?
We're still not quite sure exactly when it'll drop. We know it's going to be October.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a big production that we literally just wrapped on Sunday.
Okay.
So we haven't been too specific with the release date yet. We just know it's going to be October. It will be before Halloween.
Of course.
We're hoping probably right the week of our show.
Okay.
So that way we can plug it at the show. And
when it drops, we'll definitely the station, the Voice of San Joaquin, we'll share that. We'll shout you out. Get as much promotion
that'd be awesome.
going on. Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm gonna be picking up the next Tower Up concert series next month. So maybe the next Tower Up, I'll see if I can add you guys.
sweet.
See where you guys are
Yeah,
at.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I know you're busy, so it's this month and next month, right? So
And then November, so far the only thing we have is
that's right.
Rock
That's
Fest.
one thing I forgot to do. Rockvember Fest.
Yeah, we'll be playing the 9th at
And-
the Lodi Beer Works.
And we're playing with you too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is your first year playing
It is, yeah.
Rockvember Fest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, last year we played. It was a pretty cool experience. I'm glad you guys are on there.
Yeah, it sounds like a great cause, and we know that's kind of right about the time we start winding down for the year. We normally about middle of November to the beginning of January, we pretty much black out those dates, for the holidays and family and stuff like that. So
Alejo,
we were excited to get on that.
Cheap Shoes is on. No, not Cheap Shoes. Dirty Pillows is on Rockvember Fest.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Yes. I'm excited for them. Dirty Pillows is a power duo band in Stockton too.
Oh, sweet.
It's also a
pretty cool.
euphemism for.
Yeah.
Yes. yeah.
I know what dirty pillows are.
But it's gonna be a cool lineup. I know we're on there. Dirty Pillows is on there. Kid of the Donuts is on there.
Yeah.
Finally, the Moss Burns from Tracy got their sticker up on the Rise and Shine 209 wall. And then Fortress United.
Yeah.
David Molina, he's gonna be there. There's so many acts. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and it's 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
November 9th.
And the nice thing is, you buy your ticket, you get both days.
That's true.
Yeah, it was.
And all the proceeds goes to Operation Restore Warrior.
which is awesome. I've got veterans in my family. My father and my dad, or my brother and father, are both veterans. So anything we can do to help those guys.
Yeah, and I've seen they have more stages too. Because I remember last year they had 2 stages. The outside.
Looks like there's 2 locations and 2 stages. Each, which is gonna be awesome.
So they're expanding it, and they're probably expanding it because they're having more acts too. And yeah, I know the promo video for Rockvember Fest 2019 will be out soon.
Sweet.
I know they're working on that. And then Corinne, which is Kevin's daughter, she does pop. She's pretty cool too. She's working on that, and it's definitely gonna be.
We've played with them once before. Oh,
Kato?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
That's
right. So you do know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, Corinne is gonna be there with Kato the Donuts. So it's definitely gonna be cool. Was there any shout outs you wanted to do before we
definitely
end this
want to
episode?
shout out David at Shine On Studios and Jamie of Medusa 8 Beauty and the band Bav Morta. David not only was the engineer for our Call to Arms EP, he's also the director and filmographer of our new video. Jamie did all our special effects makeup for the video, and she did an amazing job. So shout out to them. You can find both of them on Instagram. David's at Shine On Studio, and Jamie's at Medusa's 8, the number 8 Beauty.
All right. Any other shout outs for you guys?
No, I think that's
all good.
definitely
Check out Bands for Bands.
Yeah, Bands for Bands. Yeah, that one too.
A networking organization out of the Bay Area. They're in Hayward.
Hey, your mom's probably listening to this and they didn't shout me out.
Great organization that is just like the name says. It's all about bands supporting other bands. So if you're
in what city is Bands for Bands in?
They're out of Hayward. That's a Bay Area organization, but they come they get shows all around there, and it's pretty much bands supporting bands. Get out there and.
I've heard a lot about Bands for Bands. I need to hit them up soon.
Yeah,
you should definitely
great
hit them up.
organization, great people.
Yeah,
lots of cool bands. Shout out, of course, to Elena.
Yeah. Was there any shout out you wanted to do, Alejo?
No.
So you have an upcoming show. I've seen you teasing it. Is there any details you want to?
It's not confirmed yet.
Dang. Okay.
But
what?
It is gonna be a show.
Yes. Finally,
We'll be there.
got a show coming. So for Worst Friends, we got September 8th. We're playing at the DNA Lounge in San Francisco. It's gonna be a cool spot because first time playing at a nightclub. So
Sweet.
and it's all ages nightclub too.
Awesome.
Because I know they got 2 stages, 4 dance floors, 6 bars. They have their own catering pizza place there. So it hits every audience in the Bay Area, you know?
What's up with this whole all ages nightclub thing?
I don't know.
Like, how does that work? It's
I
like,
don't
what if
know.
your other kids going out to the club?
It's got to be an 18 and up, right?
Yeah, I mean,
The flyer says all
know.
ages.
Unless they just
I don't
open up
know.
the floor for all ages for that one thing. Because I
Maybe.
mean, when I was living in Argentina, they had these like matinee things where like you could go to the club from like 6 to 9 or something like that.
That's kind of how it is, you know?
And then they would kick you out, and then
Well,
at
and
9 they would open the
there's
club.
Place that we just recently were just hanging around that was kind of similar. We were all playing pool and stuff, but around 10 o'clock, all the minors had to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And then that's gonna be cool. I'll throw up the ticket link for that. That's gonna be for the DNA Lounge on September 8th. And then after that we're playing was it October 30th at the X Bar in Cupertino.
Nice.
It's gonna be first time finally going to the Bay. So like the Frisco and the Cupertino.
Yeah, the Bay is a great place. We love
Yes.
playing in the Bay. Music Depot. Go check out Music Depot in Hayward. That's a place that supports all the local acts. They put their your band flyers. If you got shows coming, they put them right on their front window.
Nice.
So and it's a small business, great prices.
It's kind of funny because we're friends. We've gone opposite. So we played in LA a couple times. So we've gone the whole SoCal
Oh wow, yeah.
first before we hit the Bay, which is kind of weird, you know. But finally get Frisco, and then we're gonna play at X Bar in Cupertino October 30th. I'm putting on that show
Awesome.
with forgot his name, but he's the one who pitched the show idea to me. I hit him up for that. And have you ever been to the X Bar?
I haven't, but I heard good things.
Yeah, they have a stage, they have a bowling alley, they have a pizza arcade, and it's a pretty dope place.
That's awesome.
I know, I love the bowl.
Yeah, well, and the Bay is just a great place for music.
It
The
is.
scene's alive still there, and we always have a blast when we go to the Bay.
And then
The show you were talking about, I'm trying to bring my friend Ida Fox from San Francisco to play at it.
DNA
In
Lounge?
Stockton. No, it's gonna be here in Stockton.
Okay,
Probably gonna be at the flower shop if I'm not mistaken.
Flower Shop's pretty cool.
But I'm excited to bring Ida. They're the best.
And then the show after that again is Rock River Fest with you guys.
Yeah, Rock Vemberfest.
Dirty Pillows,
Those are our
Kevin
next
from
three
Kiddo the
confirmed
Donuts.
shows. All that information is at
Yeah.
fortunited.com. Links to the tickets will be there as well for Rock Vemberfest as well as the Boardwalk show. I've got links up on the website for both of those.
Have you thought about doing any December Christmas events?
We don't like I said. We really we kind of have a rule in Fortune United that unless Metallica calls, we don't play those
holidays.
dates.
There you
Now,
go.
if Metallica calls, we'll clear the calendar.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not Metallica, but I might want. I'm thinking about throwing a benefit concert for the Voice of San Joaquin.
Mhm.
So
All right.
that's something I have in the works for December, because I mean we're we're like you guys. We're booked all the way to December.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
December I wanted to end the year off with maybe like benefit donation concert, trying to get all the bands I've had first, second season and see what I can do with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whatever you do, make sure you put times in between set times.
Yes, I know. I've done this
Be one of those
before.
people that's
I've
like,
done this before. I know. We
10 p.m. These guys go on 10:30.
I know,
these guys are
I
on
know,
the
I
stage
know.
playing.
It's funny you mentioned that. Last Christmas we played a Christmas show.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. It was at Blackwater.
Okay.
So
Snowfest?
yeah, the Winterfest.
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah, that's right. I
I
forgot.
opened it.
Oh yeah, that's right too. I forget sometimes. But yeah.
Actually, I didn't. For sure.
Oh.
I didn't open it. There's like 3 or 4 people in front of me.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Someone's got to warm people up.
That's true.
Right? I'm pretty good at it too.
There you go.
Like,
So was there anything else you wanted to say to the audience that's watching?
Thanks for checking us out. Go to fortuneunited.com, listen to our music. Hope you like it.
Cool.
See you at a venue soon.
Yes.
Yep.
So next week on the Artist Hour, we're gonna have Anti-Surf, and I am so excited for Anti-Surf.
I
There.
played a show with them a couple of weeks ago.
How were
Not
they?
A couple of weeks ago, like a month ago.
A month ago.
I don't know. When was the last time I played at Not So Secret shows? That time.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the listeners who are watching the Artist Hour on the Voice of San Joaquin, we're gonna have anti-surf next week. Stay tuned for that. And do you want to close the show off, Alejo?
Thanks to everybody for listening. This is the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. This has been the Artist Hour. Please tune in next week on Thursday at 8 o'clock. We'll be here with Anti-Surf, and we hope to see you guys there. Bye.